Let's transition over to probably the biggest match of today. We've got some midweek MLS action to look forward to, and Inter Miami will be hosting Nashville SC. If you recall, these two teams faced off in the League's Cup final. It was an epic one that went into penalties. Inter Miami win it in the PK shootout. They take home their first piece of hardware, and interestingly enough, that trophy is going to be presented tonight in front of the team that they beat. And
that is so petty. That is so petty.
I know, but
I refuse to believe that standard that now has just been developed is now a new custom.
You like it, though.
I'm sorry.
I do. I love it.
Before the show started, all the conversation in the green room was about Love Island and all these shows. And you're saying you don't want this drama?
Listen, I was not a party to that conversation, but I do appreciate all of the footballing drama.
Yeah.
Like, I need more of that. Maybe we need to infuse more Love Island-esque escapades into the football world.
Always.
Football, you from Jersey. We know you want the drama.
Yeah. Sign me up. Well, let's talk about this matchup, though, because Nashville is coming off a really tough loss to Atlanta, where they got thumped 4-0.
Second worst loss in their history.
Yes, exactly. They don't give up that many goals. So that was strange to see. And then we have Inter Miami, who continue to roll. They got the 2-0 win over the New York Red Bulls in what was Lionel Messi's first actual MLS match, which is strange to say because he's played in now 11 matches, but they were all cup matches.
I got so many texts about that.
I know.
How's he making his debut?
It's funny because we've all been in and around Major League Soccer, so we understand like the crazy nuances about it, but people are like, wait, what? This is why do you keep saying it's his first game? It's not his first game. It's like, well, technically.
And they just won a trophy and they're still the
Well, you
not anymore. They're not
all
the worst
of the
team
Europeans now tuned in for Messi that are wildly confused, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that dialogue online. So wait, he just won the league? I thought they were the worst team in the league. I'm like, no. League's Cup. League's Cup is not league.
And then throw in U.S. Open
U.S.
Cup.
Open Cup.
Another
They're so confused that
cups.
I hope that they end up down a weird rabbit hole. And welcome,
I know.
New friend.
Welcome to soccer.
Welcome to the League of Chaos. We are glad that you're here. No, it is. It's a lot of fun. But this is Messi was rested in that game against Red Bulls. He did not make the start. What do you think Tata Martino is going to do in this one? Because we keep saying that, like, oh, this is going to be a test for Inter Miami, and then they go out and do the thing. So Nashville, I think, coming off that loss is going to be extra motivated. They're going to be salty because they're presenting that trophy that they wanted. How are you approaching this game if you're Tata?
Well, I think Nashville is going to feel very confident in the way that they played Miami. I think they have been the best team against
100%.
Miami since Messi's inclusion, since Jordi Alba has been there and Busquets. The way that Nashville played against Busquets in particular, I thought was really smart. They tried to eliminate him from the game. Then, if you eliminate one player, one of the things that happens is you just create more space around somebody else. And it doesn't matter if Messi has space around him or not. He can invent space. And he can find a way to score a goal.
Yeah, which he showed that against the Red Bulls.
Messi is just but he's shown that against every single team.
And against Nashville. There were 6 players around him when he
is a cheat code. What I will say, though, is obviously everyone's looking. Are you going to rest Messi? No, they're not, okay? Because the reality of it is they're still a bottom-of-the-table team in MLS, and they need to make up a lot of leeway.
11 games
and you're at home.
11 games.
And so, you know what?
They got 3 in hand still.
He'll play. He'll play.
Will he start? Yes, he'll start.
I don't think he will, and the reason why is Zimmerman is still injured. Walker Zimmerman is still injured. That's the focal point of your defense. I honestly don't think you even need Messi for a full 90 minutes in order to beat Nashville if they don't have Walker Zimmerman.
Interesting.
I do hope that they play the 4-3-3 though, and not the 3-back that Tata has been playing with. I understand they're getting these U22 players, they're trying to bring them into the mix. It didn't look convincing the times that we saw. It's a very defensive look. They've been on the front foot for so much of the time with these new players in. I would like to see them in that 4-3-3 going at this Nashville squad, especially at home. This is a different Drive Pink Stadium now that Messi and company are there. It is a hard place to play. So I'd like to see Messi start. Play 45, 60 minutes, see if you can get a good lead because Walker Zimmerman's not in the game, and be more on the front foot as opposed to because I think Messi's
making it up.
I think he's going to want to play.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, they are home. And I will say, if somehow Nashville wins this, we might see the beginning of a new rivalry.
Right?
Which I think would be pretty interesting. Also, Nashville, they started out the season really, really well, and they've always been sort of in and around that top 4, and they've dropped down a little bit. And I think that this could be a really big statement game, because I think that they're absolutely a playoff team, but they want to have, you know what it's like at the end of the season in MLS. You want to get that momentum. You need to have a good stretch of games as you head into the postseason. And so for Nashville, I think they're going to be looking at this match to kind of get themselves going again.
Miami defensively hasn't been solid, and Nashville gets Jacob Schaffelberg back, who has been a really good way. He's been able to unlock defenses. So I do think it's going to be a little bit different of a game than it was last time.